It's been over 3 months since we started to strip the Evo to get it back to bare shell so we can treat and restore the chassis again. It's crazy to see the Evo 8 in complete pieces including the engine. We just know it'll all be worth it in the end. The Evo's behind me, we've got a whole lot of work to do. We've got to remove the dash, we've got to remove the rear diff, the rear control arms, the petrol tank needs to come down from the Evo. We've got to do that today. There's a bit of a surprise in this video regarding the engine because we're doing some crazy modifications. So stay tuned in this video, let's get straight to it. The motivation was growing stronger and stronger as we kept moving forward. We started off removing the dash and the complete interior. This involved removing the seat belts, crab handles, the roof and all the wiring and the steering wheel. It was so time consuming, but we didn't want to snap anything as the dash is quite fragile. The dashboard had over 20 bolts, but we did it in the end. Just broken sweat on FNT type. 600 brake fly build ASAP. Now, time for the good news. The engine had to be put back together partially to be rebuilt. This meant we had to remove the stock manifold which had burnt rounded bolts, to which we used bolt removal kit and chainsaw. We put the stock crankshaft back into the block. That's what we're going to be using for the build. So we put the block together ready to be sent off to be machined. There we go. Once upon a time the engine was in this engine bay, yeah, and now it's here. Didn't think we'll go this far, but now look, absolute crazy. This will all be put back together. Dash is off, rolling shell. Just need to get rear subframe off left and then we're good to go for this car. One won't built in one night. This is now where the 4G63 engine, this is where we are right now, packaged up, padded up, because it is going to be sent to in behalf of Mo Shabs Global Imports. It's going to be shipped off to them, so they're going to machine the whole block. The block is going to be forged. And we are going to be planning to run about 650 brake horsepower with the stock crankshaft. So that is the big news about this engine. We should be focusing on the Evo. We got the dash out. I also wanted to mention, again, thank you very much for watching. This build's been absolutely crazy from when we first got it. It was a driving car, running car. We stripped the whole car into pieces. We got the engine out. We assessed all the rust issue and look at it. The car is completely bare metal, and that's how far we've come. I've never done anything like this before. I'm not a mechanic, just watch YouTube videos. It's crazy to see where we are, and it's actually looking like we're going to achieve the goal. We're going to get to the end of the tunnel. There is light. If there's anybody out there that's doing a similar build, just think about restoring it, taking your time, and what can be built. So I'm seeing it right now. It's a dead shell, it's a dead car, but I just know that I can already see the vision of how it's going to look like. And this is how the car looks. It's all going to be put back together and it's going to be mad. Bang, just like that. Right, so we're taking the boot lid off the Evo now. Yeah! We got the boot lid off! Oh! The rear subframe was the most difficult and the longest process for the Evo, as not only were the bolts rusty, but most of them snapped. But we kept removing as much bolts as we could. We used bolt heaters, weld bolts to snap bolts, but nothing worked. Oh, call it a day. We're just non-stop snapping bolts, and the one that's symmetry to the other side is the one that snapped. We're moving slowly in the right direction. We're going to use a sandblaster bolts. So we ordered this from eBay for 10 quid. So we're going to air blast it now. I don't look.
You look like Plankton, SpongeBob.
Okay, let's see what it's done. We turned to stripping the rear subframe parts alone and leaving the rear subframe on. Size 22. Bar breaker. Whoa. You alright? Yeah, good.
There you go. Come on.
finally got the nut out. Look at that. Took us a while, but we got there in the end. Basically, it was difficult to take off because whoever put this on, could be the dealership Mitsubishi, because it looks like it's never been taken off before. But someone put it on like in a bad position and it basically threaded the bolt. That's crazy, right? Let's do the other side now. It took us almost best part of 3-4 months. I wouldn't recommend anybody this. We did it, guys. Right, now all the bolts are off. Bring the Evo down, release the handbrake wires, and hopefully subframe should come off. So the reason why we take the handbrake wires from there, because we don't want to take the disc off to get the handbrake wires off from there. Just come straight through from the sachet. That's why we're going to do it. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on this side. The subframe should drop down now eventually. Now let's raise the car final time. It should drop. I don't know why it's not dropping. Is it stuck on still? This one here, the one with the snap bolt. Yeah. Still not coming off. We'll just keep hammering it until the rear subframe drops. Maybe it's because of how rusty it is. It's still jammed on. Let's see what happens. $70 kg, still not making any movement. Let's take it all apart.
Things like a bullet, man.
Now, it's connected to.
It's the whole thing.
Epic fail.
Well, at least one side's off. That's how I do things. The sway bar is in the way of taking off the wheel hub so we can get the diff off. We're just going to saw it off and just replace it, buy some brand new ones. Because you can see here, like, you can't open that. It's just absolutely like just rusted, rounded. This one, because that one's rounded as well. And this fuel pipe is blocking it. So then we get the diff off, which is right here. And that's exactly the most important thing that we need. That's the way we want it. So when it does get sandblasted, it can just go nicely in the arches. Let's keep getting to work. That's the next drive shaft out. Still heavy. What the hell? Right. There we go. I've got the both out. It's time to get the diff off now. Let's go. Mad.
Good. Stop. Be better. There you go.
Wow. Now we can find out what's wrong with the rear subframe, why it's so stuck.
There's literally nothing. This should have come off.
It's stuck onto the car somehow. Probably welded on. We finally got the rear diff off. Everything is off from the Evo now, apart from the rear subframe. I don't know why that is stuck, but it's stuck for a reason. And we did what we could, but here it is. We did it in the end. Literally, I'm absolutely shattered right now. I look like a caveman. Yeah, what? They both turn the same way. LSD four-wheel drive. If you go, those of you that don't know Evos, they both spin the same wheel. Good morning, so we're back into the unit. It's proper busy right now, full of cars again, but project cars this time. The only thing that's left right now is the fuel tank. I'm going to try and make an attempt to take the rear subframe off. I'm going to give it a try with welding, but the petrol tank has to come off and then it's more or less a bare shell. There's the rear subframe and that's the bolt. Try and spin off, but I did try and it's so hard, but we're going to try it again. The fuel tank has to come off as well, which is right there. and it's holding on to 2 brackets, I believe, at the back. Yep, one there and one there. We're going to try our best with these bolts, and then that can come down and get it off the lift. So we are on the final stretch right now, the Evo right now. It is ready. Stick weld now. Seized bolts, nothing new here. Socket removal bolt, size 13, hammer it up, bar breaker it. One bolt out, one more to go. It worked! It's out from the back, but there's screws in the front. I think I found it, guys. Right there. And I think there's going to be one that side. There's 2 bolts at the front. Tanks are very heavy, and if it drops, you can break your back. It broke the drill. Bar breaker. This is actually quite fun, trust me. Working. That's 3 bolts down. One more bolt left, which is up in here. Ooh, hard to get to, but we're gonna try it though. There's a lot of things in the way. Like this shield here is blocking the bolt, so it's a bit tricky to get to. Basically, we put the Evo down now on wheels. We're gonna try and take it off from underneath. There's more space. Let's see if it grips. This pressure tank's gonna drop, yeah?
On your head, yeah?
There you go. Right, the tank is loosed. Now we're going to open the fuel pumps, release the wires, which I should have done first, and then raise the car up, and the tank should be left on the floor. That was inside. Yeah, the rats. Yeah. What's this? Mad. What's inside? There's the dead rat in there. There, that's where he lived. Oh, mad. Mad. Come with sandblast went in there as well. Oh my days. And we got the fuel tank out. Come on. This is where the Jerry was sleeping. So Jerry was sleeping. He's left at home now. Yeah. It explains the hole in the interior. Yeah, look inside actually. Oh, we got the snake out. So this is actually where the petrol goes into, right there. And then that goes through here, and then that goes into the tank. Okay, we're gonna. Yeah, we did it. I told you, bro. I did it today, though. Can you believe it? After that. You know how long it's been on here? More than 3 months. Sound deadening from the Evo 8. The last thing for the front. There we go. Done. Wow. I've never seen a complete shower and Evo at the front before like this. This is pretty clean. Full on Shell Evo now. Right, there is the Mitsubishi Evo 8 finally parked up right to the side. So now we can actually get this ready onto a trailer and we'll get it sandblasted underneath. This will need to go to a body shop so they can deal with all the rust issues. We can't do it here I know a lot of people mention that do it all yourself, but we're not rust professionals, but we are going to take it to a specialist person that can deal with the rust. So, yep, so front drive shaft, the petrol tanker cleanup. It's crazy, to be honest, how messy it looks. Till next time, guys, let's see what happens with the Evo. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new. See you guys in the next video. Click on the bell icon right here. May the Almighty bless you to you. Peace.